Of course, he's absolutely right that we probably should tone it down when we're calling our opponents the end of democracy, the end of Western civilization. We're not helping our arguments.
I disagree. That's a dumb argument, I think, because what? No, that's their argument, which is that you guys are saying Trump is a threat to democracy. But he is a threat to democracy. The answer can't be that we can't say what's true. I want to say what's true, and the left has to do that too.
That's political commentator and secular materialist Bill Maher dismissing Trump's argument that the left needs to tone down its rhetoric following yet another attempt on his life. Welcome to Nerk News, I'm Nerkish, and it looks like once again that Bill Maher is confusing truth with propaganda to downplay the actions of Democrats and the left. Here he is pretending that liberals like Maxine Waters haven't been calling for open confrontation and ignoring things like the fact that a third of Democrats wish the attacks on Trump had been successful.
No, I'm sorry, but every time the left calls Trump a threat to democracy, Americans remember that in 2016, guys like me were calling Trump a threat to democracy, and here we are. I don't think
he was then.
That dog is not going to hunt. You have to say the case against Trump is that he's going to be a terrible president who's going to divide the country, that is going to accomplish absolutely nothing, that is going to embarrass us in front of the world, and is going to conduct a miserable foreign policy. But those are policy questions.
You don't stop calling out the truth because people aren't listening, right? When Donald Trump tells lie after lie, you don't say, well, nobody seems to care. It's our job in the media, right? When people complain, Donald Trump got fact-checked way more than Kamala Harris did. You're damn right he did. You know why? He told more lies.
Trump has done nothing but benefit from a campaign that seeks to treat him as outside the borders of political respectability. So if you want to help... But what you have been doing,
you said he's going to be a bad president. He's a bad president because he doesn't concede elections, not the policy shit. That comes and goes.
Look, you know, I think Bill Maher is fully aware that they do more than just call Trump a threat to democracy. They've repeatedly called him a sociopath, a bigot, a guy who forces himself on women, a Russian puppet, and a proto-dictator who's going to hunt down and lock everyone up in the country who disagrees with him. You can't honestly expect us to believe that Maher hasn't seen establishment media doing this every day for the past 8 years with no sense of irony. Yet, for some reason, people like that woman on the panel have the audacity to complain that no one's listening anymore. Well, maybe it's because liberals' fear-mongering has been dialed to 11 for nearly a decade, and the only people it's resonating with anymore are easily manipulated lunatics.
There's only one side. There should be no false equivalency here that uses the kind of rhetoric that they use. Like, I remember Trump's, here, I dug it up, the tough people. I can tell you I have the support of the police, the support of the military, and then he brings up the bikers. The support of the bikers, right. I think if you have the military and the police, I don't know if we're going to need the bikers, but okay. I have the tough people, but they don't play it tough until the Democrats go to a certain point, and then it would be very bad. This is the Heritage Foundation president. That's like the #1 Republican.
The king of Project 2025.
Okay, well, that's kind of a bullshit talking point, 2025, but we don't have to go to there now. But he is, the Heritage Foundation is the main conservative think tank. We are in the process of the second American Revolution, which will remain bloodless if the left allows it to be. You don't hear that from the other side, this idea of, look, we don't want to have to kill you. But if you keep winning and the country keeps going your way, we will. No, would you not agree that that is different?
I absolutely agree.
This is a fundamental misunderstanding from liberals like Maher. Everything he just quoted wasn't intended to be a threat. It's a warning from conservatives to leave us alone. It's basically them saying we don't want confrontation, so stop encroaching on our freedoms. Stop having top Democrats say things like they want to put Trump supporters in re-education camps. Stop saying you're going to eliminate the Second Amendment. And stop saying you're going to take our children if we don't affirm your twisted gender ideology. If you put a sign in your yard that says beware of dog, that's not a threat to your neighbors, it's a warning to intruders. Only power-hungry oppressive elites would view that as a threat because it's in opposition to them. But let me know what you think. Are both sides to blame for the heated political rhetoric in the country? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That stuff really does help us out. Until then, this has been Nerk News. Thanks for watching. Bye!